Considering those of you who are reading this are exploring such a darkened corner of the internet, my guess is that you want to see something supernatural. If what you desire is to see something truly strange, something that will prove to you that there is something out in the darkness, go to any deserted stream in the dead of night. Depending on your location, your journey to find a river far removed from the influence of man may be long or arduous. But if you're fortunate, you will find them. They are called the washers. You will know a washer by her appearance. They are always female, and their clothes are always green, torn, and caked in grime. They have the appearance of hags, matted, scraggly gray hair, gray skin, and mouth full of yellow teeth, rotten teeth. These may sound like any cliche zombie or ghost. There is but one feature that sets them apart and gives them their name. If you find one, they will always be washing something in the water, clothes to be precise. Like laundresses in the days of old, they did work with only a quiet stream for company. If you're observant, you will see the stains the washers scrub away are turning the water red. The reason for this is because the clothes belong to the dead. The washers are tasked with cleaning dead person's belongings for their final journey. They can rid the blood stains of the fatally wounded, dirt from the grave, or chemicals from the embalming process. No matter what the fate of the dead may be, a washer's work assures that those who have died will leave for the next world in a presentable manner. When you find one, such a thing could be a terrifying sight to behold, but the brave may still find opportunity in their encounter. For instance, washers present intimate knowledge of the dead. Anyone looking for information of any kind will likely get it if they speak with a washer. For example, they know who will be the next to die. In ancient times, warriors who found a washer on their way to battle could learn who among them would return. Villagers could learn if important people in their communities would soon pass away. This may seem like a macabre use of the washer's knowledge, but for our ancestors, this was vital information. Death was much more prevalent and unpredictable in the past. Leaders, family, friends could die at any time for any number of reasons, the kind of people that could be important for another's survival. Learning of the deaths beforehand offered much needed help for the living to prepare for the departure of those they previously depended on. However, don't bother trying to learn the manner of your own death, or prevent the death of someone else. There is no way to circumvent the predictions of a washer. Much like the Greek tragedies of old, if you attempt to change fate, it will lead to your downfall. This kind of knowledge could still be useful in the modern world. There is even more a washer can do. Great rewards can be attained if you adhere to the following. Once you have spotted a washer by her stream, do everything you can to approach her without detection. This will be difficult, for all washers have acute hearing. If she hears you, she will disappear like a vapor. You will have to try again at another time. You must successfully get within 3 steps of her and ask in your most polite voice you can muster, "If you could, madam, I must make an exchange with you." In response to your proposal, we'll wish to ask you 3 questions. Her questions could cover anything, factual questions of science and history to nonsense riddles. She may even ask you your personal details, things that you may not want to share with such a stranger. Whatever you don't hold back. And if you don't know an answer, it is alright. Tell her so. She will understand. If you cannot give her an answer, or give her an incorrect one, she will shake her head and gruffly tell you to leave. Do so if you value your sanity, and simply be thankful that you left unscathed. If you already lied to her, she will cease speaking entirely, no matter what you might say or do to get a response. At this point, if you try to reach out, she will disappear. Whatever your actions upon your return home will be caused with the worst luck imaginable. Losing your job, losing your home, the death of your loved ones, and even your own health failing, all events that will likely occur if you manage to live long enough. If you succeed in giving her truthful, correct answers, she will allow you to ask 3 questions of your own. This is time for you to learn lost knowledge that may or may not be inaccessible to you otherwise. She will give you correct and honest information, as with all things in the world. She is not omniscient, and she will not tell you if she doesn't have an answer to one of your questions. This is highly unlikely, but if this is the case, she will kindly allow you to substitute with a different question. Be tough but fair spirit if there ever is one. However, if you are truly daring, or perhaps desperate, taking the greatest risk will reveal the extent of a washer's power. So often, a washer's clothes are so tattered that much of her decaying skin is exposed. And if you are close enough to ask her questions, then you are close enough to slowly face her direction. She will make no move to continue to work. What you must do is reach out to one of her deflating, sagging breasts and suckle as if you were hungry and fit. If you succeed in this, she will recognize you as her child and fulfill for you one wish. Whatever your desire may be, it will come to pass on your journey home. A warning here is necessary, though. Be careful in this attempt, because if the cloth she washes are observed too closely, you'll find that they are your own, and that you will meet your demise by her hand before the night is over. Happy hunting.